Oh, la. In the manner of Melchizedek. Say, who is Melchizedek? I used to wonder who that was too in the Bible, right? And once I did my research, I realized that he was the high priest and the king of Salem, which was later named Jerusalem, right? Jerusalem, Salem, you know what I'm saying? And he was a priest and high god, the first one that's mentioned in the Bible. A priest and a king and high priest, right? Like Jesus and 144,000 that's going to reign in heaven for the 1,000 years. As kings and high priests, right? So let's get into it about who Melchizedek is or was in the Bible. So let's get into it. Genesis 14, verse 18 reads, And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was priest of the Most High God. Psalm 76:2 reads, His shelter is in Salem, and his dwelling is in Zion. And Melchizedek, actually blessed Abraham and to basically fight all the kings of Sodom, right? The king of Sodom and all the rest of the kings that was with him to be able to defeat him. Like it brings down Genesis 14:22, which reads, But Abram said to the king of Sodom, I raise my hand in an oath to Jehovah, the Most High God, maker of heaven and earth. Brings it out again in Genesis 14:17 through 20, which reads, After Abram returned from defeating Chedorla, Chedorlaomer, Chedorlaomer, and the kings who were with him, the king of Sodom went out to meet Abram at the valley of Shaveh, that is, the valley of the king. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought out bread and wine. He was priest of the Most High God. Continue verse 19. Then he blessed him and said, Blessed be Abram by the Most High God, maker of heaven and earth. And praise be the Most High God, who has handed your oppressors over to you. And Abram gave him a tenth of everything. Psalms 110, verse 4 reads, Jehovah has sworn an oath, and he will not change his mind. You are a priest forever, in the manner of Melchizedek. So who was he talking about? Somebody swore an oath, and he was not to change his mind? Talking about you are a priest forever in the manner of Melchizedek? The Christ, right? And it brings that out in Hebrews 6:20, which reads, Where forerunners have entered in our behalf, Jesus, who has become a high priest in the manner of Melchizedek forever, right? And it brings it also brings it out in Hebrews 5, verse 10, which reads, Because he has been designated by God a high priest in the manner of Melchizedek. So now we know who Melchizedek is, or was in the Bible, right? First high priest, king and high priest of Jerusalem. And Jehovah put him there basically to be able to bless Abraham to win the war, right? And and basically to, you know, baptize or whatever Abram with the Holy Spirit. Because he was basically the only one at that time designated or you know what I mean, or appointed, right? And like Christ, he was Melchizedek was like a precursor or a forerunner, like it said, of Christ, right? As the king and high priest. So with that being said, the description is a link to a short prayer to ask the Christ, Yeshua the Messiah, to come into your heart. Become baptized with Holy Spirit. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching.